Welcome back to the village. In the early days of March, there is still a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. And the afternoon clouds often cast long shadows on the surrounding mountains. Summer is still a long way away. This week holds a special significance, culminating in the sacred observance of Soul Saturday. But before all this, I have a friend visiting and little time to start getting ready.
Γεια σου, Αλεξία! Σε φιλώ!
For my friend's arrival, I decided to prepare some Lachanodolmades. As the weather is still quite cold, there is no better remedy than this hearty warm recipe. Lachanodolmades are more than just a dish. They are held as one of the main comfort foods in Greece. Influenced by various cultures, including Greek, Turkish, and Middle Eastern, this dish has evolved over time, becoming a staple of Greek cuisine. The process of rolling tender cabbage leaves around a flavorful filling of rice, herbs, and meat is shared by many cultures in the Balkans, but also the Mediterranean. As a French woman living in Greece, my mother has embraced Greek cuisine wholeheartedly, incorporating countless Greek dishes into her culinary repertoire with skill and finesse. However, the idea of painstakingly rolling each and every individual lachanodolma was just a step too far for her, as she often jokingly recounts throwing all the ingredients together in the pot. Surprisingly, as she so proudly states, this unorthodox method yielded the same delicious taste. But it's become a humorous family tradition to poke fun at her unconventional cooking technique. I find, however, that the rolled lachanodolma bring a more celebratory aspect to the dish, which seemingly influences the taste, at least with the visual. So these are the Lachanodolmades, and they're served with the avro-lemon sauce, which is basically a sauce of lemon and egg. However, I actually ran out of eggs, so anyway I made them for tomorrow because my friend is coming. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to the shop and buy a few eggs, and I'm gonna serve them. I'm gonna heat them up a bit on the stove, and I'm gonna serve them tomorrow for lunch with the actual sauce. This plate is from Maria, and I'm giving her as well a few other things, asparagus, mint, and other goodies. So I'm just gonna go up and give it to her, and then I'm gonna eat.
Maria! Έλα μου.
My friend is arriving any moment and I need to clean the house because I've been here filming for the past week and things have gotten slightly out of hand, and she's coming with her big dog Rhino, so I need to make sure that everything is properly in its place. My friend, who is also named Maria, just like our neighbor in the village, ended up having a few delays in Athens, so instead of arriving for lunch, she ended up joining me for dinner. This, however, gave me some time to work on some voiceover for a project I've been commissioned for, before finally welcoming her.
Hi! Hello! Γεια σου Μαρία!
Γεια! Δεν έχω ξανάρθει μόνη μου.
So this is Rhino, Maria's dog, and I'm a little scared that the house might be a bit too small for him. It's his first time in this house, and Maria has gone outside in the rain to talk to her family, and he's very worried that he's been abandoned, but she's coming back. It's all good. Don't you worry. Are you discovering the house? Is it your liking? It was no surprise to see that a dog that was genetically bred to hunt lions in Africa was a bit too big for a little stone house. But soon enough, he felt comfortable and learned the ropes of the house, managing to avoid to hit his head on every surface.
Μα είναι σαν το...
Όχι!
Όμως τι πάει. Λοιπόν, α, μπράβο, στρίψου πάνω μου, δεν είσαι καθόλου βαρύς.
Δεν πρόλαβα.
Κι εγώ σ' αγαπάω.
Μόνο μου πατήσει μέσα βλάκα.
Δεν σου πω, Ραϊνό. Είσαι λίγο πιο μεγάλο από ό,τι νομίζεις. Maria only came for a short visit, and a few cheerful days later,
Ναι, δεν μπορώ να συγκεντρωθώ.
it was time for her to leave again. On the Thursday of that week, I woke up early to go help my neighbor in the preparation of some handmade Glyko Tou Koutaliou. These spoon sweets, as they're called, are a cherished tradition in Greek households, made by simmering fruits like quince in a syrup until they become thick and jam-like. They're a delightful accompaniment to coffee, and are often enjoyed by the older generation in villages like ours. Here, many people give Maria their fruits and ask her to make a few jars of the sweet, as she is quite well known for her culinary skills. But peeling and preparing the fruits takes a toll on her, and so I thought a helping hand would be welcomed.
Εδώ. Και βγήκανε αυτά τα 5 βαζάκια.
In the evening, the air was filled with a thick smell of grilled meats, signaling the arrival of Tsiknopempti, or Smokey Thursday. This festive occasion, rooted in Christian tradition, marks the beginning of the carnival season and is celebrated with great enthusiasm across Greece. The word Tsiknopempti derives from the word tsikna, which can only be translated as the smoky smell of meat, and alludes to the many barbecues going off at once. The whole carnival week is a time of festivities, the idea being to indulge in meats before starting the Lenten fast until Easter. Although many in Greece do not participate in the fast, any occasion to grill meats is always greatly appreciated.
Να είμαστε καλά, να είμαστε καλά, υγεία. Καλή Σαρακοστή.
As a kid, one of my favorite myths was always the one with Persephone. According to the myth, Persephone was picking flowers in a meadow when Hades emerged from the underworld and abducted her to be his wife. The goddess Demetra, devastated by the loss of her daughter, searched frantically for her but could not find her. In her grief, Demetra neglected her duties as the goddess of agriculture, causing the earth to become barren and lifeless. Finally, after months of searching, Demetra learned from Helios, the sun god, that Hades had taken Persephone to the underworld. Demetra was furious and demanded that Zeus intervene and bring Persephone back to her. However, during her time in the underworld, Persephone consumed 6 pomegranate seeds, binding her to the realm of the dead. She could not return to the surface permanently. As a compromise, Zeus decreed that Persephone would spend part of the year with Hades in the underworld and part of the year with Demetra on earth. When Persephone returned to the surface each spring, Demetra's choice at her daughter's return caused the earth to bloom with flowers and vegetation, marking the arrival of spring. Conversely, when Persephone returned to the underworld each autumn, Demetra mourned her absence, and the earth became barren once again, bringing the onset of winter. This legend has seeped through Christianity in more ways than one. The themes of rebirth and mourning are extremely prevalent towards the end of winter. And one can really observe the similarities with the celebration of Soul Saturday. Here, Maria is teaching me how to prepare Koliva, a ceremonial dish made from boiled wheat kernels, pomegranate seeds, and other ingredients, prepared for the dead at every funeral. And of course also prepared for Soul Saturday. It's fascinating to see how different cultures around the world observe traditions of remembrance. From Mexico's Dia de los Muertos to Japan's Obon festival, many cultures set aside special days to honor and remember their ancestors. And I find it interesting that although Soul Saturday is a Christian celebration, there are similar, deeply rooted rituals that predate Christianity, like Koliva. In addition to Koliva, Maria also baked some prosphoro bread. Prosphoro, which means offering in Greek, is a type of bread used in the celebration of the divine liturgy. It is made from simple ingredients and is baked into a round loaf stamped with religious symbols. Finally, we make our way to the church for the ceremony. Each family of the village writes down on a paper the names of their beloved departed for the priest to read. We offer prosphoro bread. We light the vigils. we listen to the psalms. And after the ceremony, everyone exchanges spoonfuls of Koliva. Hello. I don't usually go to church, but it was really nice to see the celebration and the preparation for Soul Saturday, which is tomorrow, which also means that tomorrow morning they're gonna start ringing the bells very early on, which tends to wake me up. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you all very soon for the next episode.